Okay, I think we can get started. Welcome back, listeners. Game one, round one, but we have some important things to cover. Number one, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yes.
Yes. Happy
People
Pride.
that are not straight are awesome. Thank you all.
Thanks.
Beth, do you have any other words to say? Because I think you're the only one, perhaps. As a cis white man, I cannot speak to this.
Be gay, do crimes.
Be gay, do crimes, respectfully.
What up? Yes. Respectfully.
Veronica, any words from your end? I don't
Happy
have any.
Pride, man.
Happy Pride for sure.
Pride gets the best month.
Number two, we didn't speak about the indigenous children being found in
No.
BC, did we? Now, I looked around for a article of orange clothing. Unfortunately, I do not wear. We've been in playoff mode the entire time, and we haven't really spoken about that. What's there to say? It's disgusting.
And it was a known thing. It wasn't just that they just found these. There have been documents regarding these children available for a couple decades. And,
20 years.
Residential schools are a blemish
Yes.
on the history.
A blight on our history.
The last one closed in
Absolutely
1996. This is not far away stuff. This is recent.
Yeah, this is recent memory stuff, and I don't know what has to happen. Some sort of commission to right whatever wrongs there are, or just find the wrongs that happened. Because it seemed that missing out on a mass grave of children is a bit of a... I'm sure there's another can to open here, and it ought to be found, and it ought to be respected. As disgusting as it is.
It's terribly sad.
Now, it is terribly sad. So I wanted to make sure that we spoke about those before getting into yet another topic that is going to drive me up a fucking wall in dealing with sports. Mark Scheifele is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
An absolute fucking scumbag piece of shit. And if he comes back for this series, I hope Weber cold clocks him into the fucking hospital.
Oh, yeah. They should have.
I can't say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't take it back because what he did was egregious and fucking disgusting. If the NHL doesn't throw the book at him, what the fuck sport are we watching? This isn't an arena in a fucking coliseum. This is a sport with fucking rules that don't protect players, apparently.
No.
Evans with the wraparound on an empty netter at the tail end, last minute of the third period. Last minute of the third period. Evans had that puck the entire fucking time. Mark Scheifele didn't even go to play the puck. That fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fuck him. If he's back for the series, fuck the NHL. Fuck NHL player safety. They better throw the book at him. Rest of the series, a fine, and games next season. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Abhorrent.
I'm
done with that, by the way.
sorry.
Reminded me of Matt Cook.
Matt Cook.
Matt Cook, the player who laid out. Oh my God. We have to Google this. This was early 2000s.
What team? Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Matt Cook. Why can't I think of it? Capitals? Bruins? People are screaming right now.
Like in
He's
your
a
house?
career ender.
Oh, okay. I understand.
I
yeah.
certainly hope that that's
Played
not
for the Canucks, the Capitals, the Penguins, and the Wild.
All right, so he's
I think it might have been when he was a Penguin.
a journeyman bruiser. All right.
Yeah.
Either way, Jake Evans takes a high hit off a charge from Mark Scheifele and is absolutely knocked out cold before he even hits the fucking ice. Immediately, there are people. No, there's medical people on the ice to help out Evans, and Scheifele is given a game misconduct on top of the charge. Good. Fuck him. Jake Evans playing fantastic hockey on his birthday. On his fucking birthday. Fantastic hockey. Playing with Phil Deneau and Brendan Gallagher. Well-deserved promotion to that. We won't see him for the rest of the series. Probably for the rest of the playoffs. We don't know how bad it is. Developing story.
You get knocked out.
Fucking disgusting.
Just
You get
seeing him,
knocked out like that.
flopping on the ice like that was horrible.
Honestly, it's probably better that he ragdolled it, honestly.
It just made me feel so awful. I do want to shout out Nikolai Ehlers, who did make an effort to protect Evans during the scrum. The whole time he was holding like 7 players on his back, trying to prevent them from further injuring Evans or falling on top of him or anything like that.
This just in. Gallagher said in his interview that Evans is conscious, talking, thumbs up, and well, that's something we can take. As stuff comes in, I guess we'll hear about it. Regardless, the Habs win game 1 of the second round against the Jets.
One more point.
Yes,
on
please.
That? Scheifele was headhunting the whole game.
Oh yeah, Scheifele was being a fucking little.
It was
fuckbag piece of
badly,
shit.
And he's a sore fucking loser that decided to destroy the night for this young player after he scored the kill shot, whatever it's called.
Empty netter. Got the insurance, yeah.
Yeah, insurance. There you go. That's the one.
It was such a fun night for the Habs.
It was such a fun night.
Until that. And
yep, all I had to take was that. So there it is. We will hear more about that as time continues. Rest of the game, first period started out pretty tentatively. Jets had 9 days of rest from their sweep of the Edmonton Oilers. And they came in rested. Habs, of course, played 2 nights ago in that Game 7 victory over the Maple Leafs.
Victory!
And the first period, it was just tentative up until the first goal was scored by Jesper Kotkaniemi. Yep. KK gets himself another goal on the board, and he is 1 goal away from tying a record set by Sidney Crosby and Wayne Gretzky for most playoff goals before the age of 21.
That's amazing.
That is amazing. There's a lot of playoffs to go, too.
And it was surpassed tonight, former Hab, was it Sheldon Surrey?
Was it? Perhaps.
I tweeted it out.
Yeah, maybe it was Sheldon. It was a, let's see here. One of those slap passes from the point. I thought Petrie got the shot in.
So did I.
But no, KK got the tap in, the deflection there, which was good. And then, of course, none other than Eric Stahl 2 minutes later makes it 2-0 Habs off of a sweet bit of waltzing by Corey Perry.
The Corey Perry waltz.
Just undressing people. Thank God for him. And
I love it.
And then the Habs power play went to work, and Gustafsson was benched for the rest of the game because he lost it to Adam Lowry, which scored a shorty against the Habs. And you know me, when it comes to shorthanded goals and power play and special teams, unforgivable. Double unforgivable in the playoffs. And that unit, that's the unit that's going to be the future. Has KK, Suzuki, and Caulfield on it. Gustafsson was the guy they brought in on the power play, and he looked good up until that power play mistake, and it cost them. And that was it. 2-1 Habs. And then, however, before the end of the first period, we have Nick Suzuki off of a feed from Caulfield, which actually, what a play that was, too. Suzuki and Caulfield, I think it was a 2-on-1. I think. And Suzuki had the look, and he just waited Heilebuck out, and put the puck in when he was below the goal line. Incredible vision by Nick Suzuki.
Yeah.
Veronica, you wanted to say something?
I was just going to correct myself. Not Sheldon Surrey, Stéphane Richer.
Stéphane Richer.
Yeah.
I met him and played with him once at the
amazing
fantasy camp. He is I think he's the vice president of NHL player safety.
Is he?
At least at the time he was. So let's hope he has himself a productive evening.
So now KK is only 2 goals behind Claude Lemieux.
Oh.
And Claude Lemieux was a superstar rookie in the 86 Stanley Cup campaign.
How about them apples?
Yeah. So, he's still got time. Can you imagine?
Can
I
you
wonder what Corey
imagine?
Miller has to say about that.
Yeah, I wonder. I do wonder.
Okay. Should have
Um,
said Finland.
so exactly. So after the first period, after that first goal, that's when the pace really started picking up, and the Habs and Jets were really starting to play one another. But whatever it was, Habs stuck with it. I imagine they would have been tired because Game 7 against the Leafs, that's a fast team. Jets aren't built quite the same way that the Leafs are. And when was the last time the Habs scored 5 goals in the playoffs? Wait, did they do that against the Leafs? I don't think so.
No.
So it's been a while.
Ferraro today was saying, because Melnick was like, well, the Jets are going to be rested. The Habs are going to be tired. And Ferraro said, they better not be. They better not be. And if anything, the grind of the end of the regular season, like this is now normal for them.
Yeah, right.
Right? So they certainly did not look tired.
There's also a factor.
Weber looked great.
Oh yeah, no, the decor looked awesome. There were only maybe a handful of times where the Habs were like dangerously hemmed into their zone, which man, during the regular season you'd see it like every other game where they just didn't have an answer to get out, but it wasn't for very long. The Habs were able to transition well. They were able to keep pressure on the Jets too during this game. It was just a textbook. Yeah. It was a textbook game, honestly, by the Habs. So the Jets will have to do a lot of rearranging to figure themselves out for Game 2 on Friday.
There was one sequence, I think it was after the shorthanded goal, where long after the penalty was over, they were still playing like it was a power play.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was a sequence of like they just were in their zone for God knows how long in the Jet zone.
It was even throughout the entire game from the Habs. They played their game, and that was it, without all that much flair. But even then, there were times, there were, a handful of 2-on-1s, 2-on-1 breakaways for the Habs by Suzuki and Caulfield. They were able to take advantage of the Jets D, more than a couple times, and they couldn't convert on them all. It's not all the kids' fault. Caulfield got a shot off, saved. What can you do there?
Yeah.
Then, let's see there. Suzuki's pass to Caulfield on the second one was just deflected. What could you do? And I forget what happened to the other one there. But second period, no goals. Playing each other pretty tough. And then it's the third period where we get Derek Forbert gets the Jets back within 1 again. But then a resulting power play comes. And yeah, there were some weird calls like that KK holding or roughing on whoever. It was a body check.
Both of the calls on him.
Yeah, just ridiculous.
There was an elbow to Corey Perry's face that called too.
Has to be reviewed because that was also a blatant hit.
It was a blatant headshot right after Stahl's goal.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, I recall that. That's right. Ridiculous. So, as I said, NHL players' safety better get on the buck here. Like, what did they do with Reeves? Do we even know yet?
2 games. And he's a repeat offender.
Scheifele is probably going to be back this fucking series. That piece of fucking shit. Well, Reeves is a repeat offender. I don't remember the last time Scheifele broke someone's friggin' head open. Well, probably not that bad. But he'll be back in 2 games because the NHL is fucking shit. And the NHL player safety is fucking shit. And whatever the NHL player association, whatever rules they come up with, they're fucking idiots. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Get these assholes the fuck out!
There should
Ridiculous.
be a third party. It shouldn't be anyone. Maybe they'll have like an advisory board or a consultation board of former players and coaches, but decisions should not be handed down by anyone that is involved.
And players vote on it. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Players themselves.
Yeah. Shit starts from the bottom.
If I was Jake Evans' mom, I'd be calling the cops. I'm not fucking joking.
Fucking
my friend
ridiculous.
from Montreal was just texting me that guy should be prosecuted. Like, it's just like, are we waiting for somebody to die?
He didn't play the puck.
Exactly.
Not at all. He didn't even go for it with his stick. You know? Fucking asshole. Fuckbag. Third period, Forbert scores. Then Brendan Gallagher off of a Weber breakaway. Yeah. Petrie feeds Weber. Yeah, Petrie feeds Weber while Petrie's, by the goddamn hexagon practically. Weber's on the opposing blue line and gets a breakaway against Hellebuyck. Actually tries to deke him out with a head fake. And gets the puck. He went 5-hole, almost got it. Puck is loose and Brendan Gallagher puts it home 4-2. Kyle freaking Connor rears his head on the when they pull Hellebuyck for the empty net, get the extra man on. And then the puck squirts loose at some point. Jake Evans gets it, wraparound goal, and then he gets absolutely clobbered by Mark fuckbag Scheifele, that motherfucking piece of shit. I hope.
The look on his face?
Yeah, like he's like, what'd I do?
That's
asshole.
All night long.
And he flattened Evans, and then he didn't even look down at him. He just stood there.
No.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Fucking disgusting.
I obviously don't condone violence, but would not have been opposed if they had let Shea Weber out of that.
Weber was apoplectic.
Ready. Yeah.
Like he was ready to tear that guy's head off. Absolutely.
Yeah. Shea Weber is dad.
He's dad.
He gives so many fucks about the kids on his team.
Fucking ridiculous. I can't believe that shit. So Evans is probably out, which means that somebody else is probably Tatar will probably draw in. They'll reunite Dano, Tatar, and Gallagher, I would assume. And I'm assuming as well, big assumption, if Gustafson's going out, will Romanov finally get the call? Not sure. Something to look forward to, I guess, for Friday, as well as hearing updates on Evans. I still have Twitter up waiting for something to come out from him. They're still on player interviews, it looks like.
Talking about, is it Kyle Connor?
Kyle Connor, yeah.
It's hard to dislike that player.
Oh, he's so good. He's just a Hab killer.
So
that
good.
son of a bitch.
I know.
I was thinking that we were gonna go the whole game. Like,
I know.
For once. And then he was like, just
of course.
Figures. Yeah, it's something else. So, well, looks like the Habs have something to play for even more coming Friday. What a just...
Yeah.
Fucking gross.
Like, I've never...
What the fuck was that idiot thinking?
Just like Mark Scheifele before. I don't understand. Like, this is weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, Mark Scheifele, like, somebody please give him the number for a good therapist. Because something's wrong. Like, that's really out of character, and it's disgusting and inexcusable.
He had only one thing on his mind, and he accomplished it. Congratulations, you human piece of garbage.
Yeah. Fucking scumbag. Jesse Pollock, checkmark guy. Before everyone attacks Mark Scheifele online, let's remember that he's not a dirty player. It was an emotional hit, and it was uncharacteristic. He's a good dude and didn't intend to injure Evans.
No. Goodbye.
Go fuck yourself, Jesse Pollock. You fucking idiot.
Read the room. Let's not try to defend a piece of shit
Mark
that laid out
one
of our players.
And mute Jesse Pollock forever.
What outfit is he with?
I don't know.
Checkmark?
TS. He's a former... what the fuck is Jesse Pollock? He's some guy. I don't remember. Idiot. Of course, I'm going through Twitter here. Idiot. I'm on my thing here.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't he an actor? No, that's another Jesse Pollock. Okay. Whatever. I don't care.
Sorry, I just thought you had it in front of you. Like
I did, but I muted him too quickly to care.
Pierre LeBrun tweeted out, what was Scheifele thinking there?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Seriously.
He had an injury. That's what he was thinking. I intend to injure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ducharme says...
Because I'm a sore loser.
Ducharme says he hasn't been taken to the hospital. He's still under evaluation.
What?
And Ducharme said to, well, maybe it's not as bad as we
medical staff
thought.
knows way better than we do.
That's true. It just
seems shocking.
Yeah.
Ducharme says Evans is a little better, but is currently undergoing tests. That's from Lou. Let's see. Simon Salkus. They're going to say the landing caused a concussion. Probably.
She's answering her phone. It's my mom's birthday today.
Hey.
Oh, it's my mom's birthday today, just like Jake Evans.
Happy birthday, Ma. Watch out for Mark Scheifele. He's headhunting today.
Does your mom also play ice hockey?
Does my mom also play ice hockey? My mom, I don't think I've ever seen her play a sport ever. She rides a bike, or she used to.
There you go.
Didn't even. I'm watching a replay. It's just fucking disgusting.
No, I can't.
Anyway.
I couldn't watch it again. It's too much.
Edmondson on
And the second it
Scheifele.
happened, it was like it's almost like people didn't even see it. Like at first, I'm like, I noticed the puck in the net, then I noticed him out cold.
Oh, as soon as that happened, I went on one of my Twitter tirades, as is the thing. Edmondson on Scheifele. If he gets back in this series, we're going to make his life miserable. Good. Does he have a family? Kidnap them. Fuck them. Just absolutely fucking disgusting. Ridiculous.
Don't want to punish his family because he's human garbage.
Well, she is going out with him or marrying him. Her decision.
Yeah.
Too fucking bad. I have no sympathy for anybody related to him in any way, shape, or form. I had nothing against the Jets except for Kyle Connor, and that was a respectful dislike. But now, Mark Scheifele can eat dog shit for the rest of his life and, be in some goddamn black site government hole.
Yeah.
For all eternity.
The sun and turned white.
Asshole.
Only.
Well, no, but if he does that, then he'll become an analyst for the Maple Leafs.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers cat shit guy.
Oh God, that guy that ate cat shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, we're not talking about the Leafs anymore. They don't exist. So
irrelevant.
That is it. So all right, we still got time left. What a great game by the Habs. Full marks all over.
They were solid.
The Jets tried to push and they had some pushes there, but I mean it was a textbook game.
I was glad to see that because there is always this sort of trepidation and sort of fear on the part of fans that, well, they might have a letdown game because it was so, just 2 nights ago, they got the Game 7 win and blah, blah, blah. They're going to be tired. Shea Weber's playing all these minutes. None of them looked like they've been through anything at all. They looked fresh as daisies. They were solid all night. Shea Weber and Ben Sherratt were solid.
They're locked in.
Vintage Weber and Sherratt. And everybody else. And Gallagher now. Two goals. Perry and Stahl. How old are they combined? 72?
Yeah, they're in their 70s. Yeah. The big story for the Habs is that the defense are finally contributing to the offense there. Like something like 6 points tonight in total, and they only had 2 against the Leafs. So that's big.
Yeah.
If the vet offense and just the regular offense too can get those points alongside the defense, that's big trouble for any other team coming up. Now, here's the thing. I'm not putting my my hens out before they're roosting.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, but the next round after this, if the Habs advance, is going to be probably a meat grinder against either Vegas or the Avalanche. And the Avalanche look like they're in another dimension of hockey. But we're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Oh, boy.
No.
Thank God the next game's Friday because I'm going to be up all night. I'm going to need to sleep in on Saturday.
Right.
Dave, I thought after this it was against the other last team in the Eastern Conference.
Boston and Islanders.
Well,
Or is it not like that
Island?
because of
No,
how
it's
the Canadian division worked out?
I think the next round is reseeded based on where you were.
Okay, gotcha.
So Habs are last, essentially, and they'll have to go
gotcha.
up against who's first. And
Gotcha.
Yeah.
son
I
of a
don't know
bitch.
how I know this, but I do know that it's either Vegas or Colorado.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
So that's going to be interesting, which would mean a potential Stanley Cup final against the Boston Bruins. Potentially. Again,
Can't wait.
I'm looking at my eggs. And I'm thinking, okay, I have 8 eggs, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get about 17 chickens out of this.
Lots of twins.
When you got
I-
Carey Price,
Never lived on a farm in my life. I don't know how
just
it
like
works.
his teammates always say. You got the best goalie in the world there.
Yeah, and he was solid again tonight. Just great.
I was sort of so like when I saw that breakaway, the shorthanded breakaway, I'm like, oh, Carey's got this
Nope.
because he's had every breakaway
Mm-hmm.
so far in the playoffs.
So he let that one go.
Yeah, we're gonna let that one go.
Big ups to Nick Ehlers, who was, because as soon as Jake was down, there was a scrum, and Nick Ehlers was pushing back against the scrum to get it away from Evans, who was absolutely
Beth already
out cold.
talked about that.
Okay,
Did I?
We can talk about it again.
Did we talk about Nick Ehlers? I don't even
Yeah,
remember.
I did. It's okay. I was
Yeah,
very
she-
sad.
I saw
gave him props
white
for being a
or
decent.
red.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, like a fog. I was in a fog.
Mm-hmm. I saw red, and I will continue to see red until Mark Scheifele is out for the whole series.
Yeah, we better hear soon about some kind of punishment.
It's gonna be tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hearing.
Yeah, have a hearing.
He certainly will. And who was it? Was it he who elbowed Corey Perry in the face? Who was it that elbowed Corey Perry?
I was not.
I wanted to go
don't
back and look at
know.
it. I saw that they were talking about it at the first intermission, but I had them on mute because I listened to 690.
And I'm
So I'll go back
sure that won't factor into the decision either.
No.
Nope. Because that's not how that works, apparently.
And he tried to fight that other penalty he had when he and Ben Sherratt.
Oh
got
yeah, the
pulled
double
up.
headlock. Yeah, that was
and he
freaking
was
dumb.
and he was yelling all the way to the penalty box and then came back out of the penalty box and yelled some more and then went back in.
He looks like a moron.
Honestly, that should have been a 4-on-4 because there was stuff going on. The thing that got the officials' attention is that once he was out of the headlock, Scheifele went after Sherratt with his helmet off. Well, when his own helmet was off.
Yeah.
And it's like if he didn't do that, there probably would have been 2 calls, Habs and Jets. But since he did that, the official has to moderate the game somehow. And fucking, it's ridiculous. It's an embarrassment. This is the greatest sport in the planet, ran by the most delusional league that I can think of.
Yeah.
My God.
Thank God Jake is okay.
Yeah.
But maybe somebody does have to die.
And that's horrible.
Maybe that's the only thing that'll make them override the rules. Like this, look at what just happened to this kid.
You can override them. You can decide to do something different. Be like, hey, this is really bad. We need to change something.
We're talking about a league that's ran by old white people.
Yeah.
Anything outside of the boundaries of their primitive reality is going to blow their minds, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah, because they're all
cowards.
well, and it makes them rich, right?
Yep.
It's not an apt comparison, but it's like the NRA.
Yep.
They don't care
They don't care.
as long as they're making money.
Final thoughts. Time's up.
Okay, well, Habs are up 1-0 in the series.
Habs are up 1-0 in the series,
They've won
and it
4
was
straight playoff games.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's right. This is the first time they've won 4 games in a row since 2017.
Oh my God.
And and admirably. This was no fluke. This was a really good performance.
Yeah.
Following the Game 7 performance against that other irrelevant team, Carey Price said that was their best team game all year. And it looks like they followed it up with another one of those.
That's right. Beth, what do you got?
When the next one for Jake, I hope Jake heals super quickly, heals perfectly. It's great, can come back at some point and do what he does best with the Habs. And if you're gonna buy any hockey pride stuff, do it from people on Etsy and Instagram. Don't buy stuff from big corporations. They're just doing it to make money. So if you want gay hockey stuff, I don't have any shops personally that do pride stuff that I know of, but just look on Instagram or Etsy. It'd be really cool if my friends at Bring Hockey Back would do some pride stuff. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
But they're also a cool small shop that I know and love. So be gay, do crimes. Happy Pride. Get well soon, Jake Evans.
Yep. I mirror all those sentiments. Get well, Jake, soon.
Get well, Jake.
Fuck you, Mark Scheifele. You complete piece of fucking shit. That's all I got. Habs played well. Next game's Friday. Habs lead the series on 1-0. Let's see if they can carry that into Friday's game, and we'll see if there's lineup changes tomorrow at practice. If they have a practice. I'm sure it's always practice after a game, though, because that's the schedule. So
Mark
we'll see.
Scheifele will not be able to show his face in Montreal.
No. Nope. That's his ticket. He's not getting another. I can't even joke about it. Fuck him. Scumbag. Yeah. All right, that's it. Everybody, thank you for listening. Guys. Go Habs, go. And looking forward to the rest of this series.
Go Habs, go.
Bye.
Bye.
Get better, Jake.